there. Stay the f away from me. Like, stay f away from me. Don't come near me. Hey guys, what's up? So, I haven't filmed in a long time, but I'm here. Nobody cares. I know. Still nobody cares. I've gained 10 subscribers though since my last video, so pat myself on the back real quick. Thinking of doing 3 mini story times. So these are 3 very me things that would happen in my life, but they're not long enough to be their own little story. So I'm gonna try to condense them. It'll be 2 or 3 mini story times. So the first one. I'm surprised when I go out because that's annoying. So in my last story time, I talked about how I did Taekwondo and how I got into a lot of trouble one time because my trainer finds out everything. So I was in 4th grade elementary school when this took place. So up to that point, I had been doing Taekwondo for I was 9 at the time. Is that right? 8, 9. I was around that age. Okay, just bear with me. My mind is just all over the place. So I was around 8 or 9 at the time, 4th grade, elementary school, and I had been doing Taekwondo for about 4 or 5 years at this point. So I was pretty, like, I was into Taekwondo. Like, my trainer knew me very well. We were very, like, close. In elementary school, I was in the popular group. Like, we were children, but I was with the cool girls, like the pretty girls. What was I doing there? I don't know, but they liked me, so. In elementary school, you could not wait for lunch. You could not wait for recess to go out and play on the monkey bars. We lived for this. We would play tetherball. We would play on the monkey bars. We would play Foursquare. Oh my god, I loved Foursquare. We just loved being outside. But yeah, we would always end up doing one of those activities, and this particular day we were out and we were on the monkey bars. So there was this girl. We're gonna name her, what are we gonna name her? Kay. We're gonna name her Kay. So Kay was hanging upside down on the monkey bars from her leg. So this is your leg, and then this part of her leg was like this, and she was like upside down. I love how I explain things. Anyways, she was upside down from the monkey bars, hanging head down. And we were all just goofing off, playing around, and this girl fell. She fell. We all freaked out. We were all running around. We were like, Kay, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And nothing. She gets up, she brushes off, and nothing happened. Next day, she comes into school with a cast on her arm. And I'm like, oh my god, Kay, you broke your arm? Like, what happened? Like, how? What was that from yesterday? And I was genuinely concerned. She was like, yeah. She was acting really weird towards me. She was very, like, distance from me. And we were okay before that. Like, everything was fine. She was just holding her distance from me. And I was just like, okay. I'm not going to take it personally, but weird. I go that day to my Taekwondo practice. Oh, boy, was there a surprise for me. I get there, my trainer at me. He is fuming. He was so mad at me. Turns out Kay's mom came to my Taekwondo trainer because Kay apparently told her that I pushed her off the monkey bars and that I broke her arm. Lol me. I broke your arm. I didn't break her arm. Anyway, her mom came to my trainer and she told him that I broke her arm. He made me write down on a piece of paper. Oh my god. It was like a regular printer piece of paper. He was like, today, you're not going to be working with us. You're not going to be training. You're going to sit here on this corner and you're going to write down, I apologize to Kay, insert name. I apologize to Kay, all over the paper. I did that, finished that, and I finished before the training was over. So I was like, alright, like, I'm done. I did it. This dude, that was the hardest training I have ever had in my life. To this day, I remember. He made me do so many push-ups. He made me do so many sit-ups. He made me do so many laps. I'm an 8, 9-year-old kid at this point. Like, this is awful. So yeah. See, that story, not very eventful, but yeah, I was blamed for breaking some girl's arm, and I didn't even break her arm. I was genuinely concerned because she fell off the monkey bars and she could have, like, hurt herself really bad. But no, she went home and told her mom that I freaking broke her arm. And I got in trouble. It's just a me thing. Alright, second story. When I was in college, it was my first year, 2nd semester, I got suspended for a semester. You stupid. Yeah. So I was home for a whole semester and I was like, alright, I'm gonna find a job, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna earn some money, and I'm gonna get my coin. I find a job at this wholesale store and it was like a Costco, if you will. That's kind of like but it's for restaurants and like people go there to buy things in bulk. So yeah, It was one of like those stores. So I was working there, whatever. And the store was big, but it didn't have enough room in it. So we had like this tent outside of the store. And that's where we kept like all our toilet paper, our kitchen towels, our plastic utensils, like just things that did not need to be refrigerated because it was summertime. So it was very hot. So things that could sit out in the heat that wouldn't get spoiled or ruined. And that's what we kept there, like detergents, just stuff like that. So I'm going there with my full palette, my little thingy. I'll put a picture right here. I go in there with that into this little tent. There's no room. Like my fat ass barely fits in there, let alone somebody else with me. Like I was fine with a lot of the people that would come in there because they were regulars because they all had like restaurants around and they would come in every day and you get to know people very fast. One day I'm taking this into that little tent and I'm being followed. I'm being followed by this very tall, big, sweaty, hairy man. Now, I got very scared. I got so scared because there's no room in there. No, this is at the back of the store. Nobody's there with me. There's no cameras over there. Nobody sees me. I'm alone with this big, fat, hairy, sweaty man. I'm backing out. I'm just like, all right, let's not judge a book by its cover. He might be a cool, fine dude. Like, don't judge it. No, I was right. He was not a fine and cool and fresh, fun dude. No, he was awful. So I go in with that and I back myself. I'm just stupid me. I back myself up into a corner. I trapped myself in this little corner and this dude is coming towards me and I'm just thinking, alright, maybe he wants to ask me something. So I asked him, I'm like, sir, how can I help you? He was like,
I don't need any help. You're just so pretty. I had to follow you in here.
This is where I'm on guard. I'm like, whoo. Now, in these situations, I freeze up and I don't know whether to be nice or just flat out, like, I don't know. At this point, I look at it and I'm like, thanks, sir. Like, stay over there, stay the away from me. Like, stay away from me. Don't come near me. He continues to stay in this little tent with me. I can't move. He's blocking my entrance. So for me to get out, I need to walk right by him. I'm feeling uncomfortable as it is. He keeps walking towards me and he comes up to me like this. He's like,
such a shame. Such a pretty girl working at such an awful job. Do you want me to help you? Do you need help?
No. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here to kill time. I'm not here because I need to be, like, you know what I mean? So that day, I think I got asked to be somebody's sugar baby. Nope, bad vibes, and I got the out of there. Like, I didn't care what my manager was gonna say. I didn't care what anybody was gonna say. I literally walked by him and I'm like, sir, you're being very disrespectful and rude, and I just throw my little thing down and I run out of that tent that we have. So yeah, that was awful. I come over there, I'm panting, I'm so like distressed. My boss, she asked me, she's like, what's wrong, what happened? And I'm like, this old dude just tried to like, he was just being creepy. He was just being super creepy. And I said I ran out because I didn't know what else to do. And I tell her what he told me and everything. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. Because she knew him. I'm telling you, everybody here knows everybody. So she knew him. She told the security guard that we have working there. She told him what happened. And the security guard kicked him out. And he never came back to that place again. I felt a lot better after that because we don't need creepy old men coming up to young girls. I was 19 at this time. I was naive. I was stupid. I was just all over the place. I was off. I just turned 19 that summer. So we don't need old creepy guys hitting on 19-year-olds. That's not cute. No. Once again, the story is not very eventful, but it was one time I got asked to be a sugar baby. Just me things. The last story I'm going to tell you is just another one of those this only happens to me thing. So my Taekwondo instructor had this like team bonding thing that he'd like to do. So he'd have like all of us hang out. We'd go out and do activities together. And one night we had like a girls sleepover night there with his wife was taking care of us. It was super fun. We watched movies, we played games. It was just a blast. I had so much fun. I come home all hyped and excited. And I'm just going on about my day, living life. Come nighttime, I go to take a shower, and this was also when I was around like 8. So since I had like really thick hair, my mom, I would wash my hair and everything, and my mom would usually blow dry my hair for me because I was too, like, I could...
Spoiled.
No, I just couldn't do it by myself. This night she was blow drying my hair. This is the night after the sleepover. My hair is flipped over like this, and she goes,
you have head lice.
I had head lice. I got head lice at a sleepover. I'm the only one that got head lice at that sleepover. Nobody else in that room had head lice but me the next day. How does that only happens to me. Like, where did they come from? Who gave it to me? How did I get a headlight? And it was from that sleepover because the day after that, I didn't go anywhere that day. I was at home, I was chilling, living life, relaxing. So yeah, my parents were frantic. My dad was rushing to the drugstore to get shampoos and things to get rid of my headlight. My mom's trying to pick out this headlights when my dad comes home with that comb, this comb. It was ripping my hair out. It was awful. It was already in there, so they already laid eggs. Awful. The worst experience of my life. So I go to this hair salon that was right next door, and it was like a cheap salon. It wasn't like a bougie salon. No, it was just like a cheap, great clips, like just go to cut your hair, whatever, not a big deal. I go there and my hair was like about this length, a little bit longer than this. So I go there and my dad just goes, cut her hair. He literally just tells the girl, cut her hair. She has headlights, she needs this hair gone. I have thick hair, so this was a big problem because with my thick hair and it being long, it was very difficult to get this headlights off. So she starts cutting and she cuts up to like here. So she cuts it like this short. And I'm like, all right, fine. I can dig with the bob. Like, whatever, it's fine. I go home with my hair like up to here. It's like a little bob, little Karen hairstyle. And my mom's like, once again, trying to pick all the lice out of my hair and still they're not coming out. They're not dying. She was so frantic. She was like, take her to the hair salon again. Cut her hair. Cut it more. I can't work with it. Take her to the hair salon. This is awful. There's too much hair. I can't get them out. Go cut her hair more. My dad takes me again to this Great Clips to cut my hair. They literally shaved all my hair off. If I find a picture, I will put one right here. I look like my grandma. I look like my grandma. It was awful. It was very traumatic. It was not fun. But I got headlights and I probably won't ever get them again. Knock on wood. So yeah, those are 3 little short story times that I want to share with you guys that are just very like, why does this happen to me? Like, why is it always me? Why me? Why me? Why can't I just go through life smooth sailing and just live my life and just have fun and be a normal person? No, we can't go like that. You can't. So yeah, I hope you guys found those stories a little bit entertaining, somewhat, I guess. I don't know. They weren't very, they're very anticlimactic, but still they had like a little... So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified when I post. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, night, morning, whenever you're seeing this. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!